I'm only half a man. You know I'm only half.
Talk to him.
A man. Baby, since you've been gone.
Let's get it.
Bello on the since you.
The trap taught me lessons schools can never teach. Stack my money so high, nigga, only God can reach. I know these niggas listen every time I speak. Charging niggas $250, that's just for the feature. You can't keep it real just with anybody. Same niggas that I fed, same niggas grimy. I done put niggas on and gave them grams out. Few weeks, niggas came back with they hand out. I know that hustle ain't for everybody, but my kids gotta eat, that ain't no fucking probably. A man gotta stand on his own too. And if you ain't gonna get it, what you gonna do? Mama's boy and the son of a hustler. Couple family members, they was even customers. Mama's boy and the son of a hustler. A couple family members, they was even customers. Damn.
A man. I'm only half a man. You know I'm only half a man. Baby, since you've been gone.
We saying God we trust, but he ain't even trusting us. Cops harass us every day and put us in them cuffs. Mama gotta put her house up. Them niggas you was running with, it's hard for you to get in touch. Life's a test we all trying to pass. 160 on the dash, hoping we don't fucking crash. No airbags, they giving niggas headshots. Niggas killing niggas every day, when this shit gon' stop? It's a shame how the game changed. You know your man a rat, but you still let him hang. You can get a couple years for a body, or spend life in the dirt if you fucking try me. I show niggas love, niggas try to kill me. A1 credit in the streets, tell them niggas bill me. I show niggas love, niggas try to kill me. A1 credit in the street, tell them niggas bill me. Damn.
I'm only half
This shit right here,
a man.
it's touching my soul right here.
Only half a man. Baby, since you've been gone. Since you.
I done cried tears every single night. I bury my emotions, niggas, that's my only fight. I never break and I never fold. Caught a couple felonies, but I never told. I kept it real with the fake. Every time I made my plate, made sure the niggas ate. My big sis, I know she proud of me. I keep my head up cause I know she looking down on me. Angel on my shoulder, devil on the other. I'm very superstitious, feeling like I'm Stevie Wonder. Looking in the mirror, I got no reflection. My heart turning cold, that's my only weapon. Angel on my shoulder, devil on the other. Feeling very superstitious like I'm Stevie Wonder. Looking in the mirror, I got no reflection. My heart turning cold, that's my only weapon.
I'm only half a man. You know I'm only half a man. Baby, since you've been gone.
Yeah, we in the building, episode 18, right?
Yeah, 18
weeks, baby.
18. Shout out to Peyton Manning with the 18 number. That's how we're going to try to do it every
How you think the
episode.
Colts going to look this year, though?
I hope they look good for the sake of my Eagles to get that number 1 draft pick. So,
Yo,
that was
I
preseason,
went to bed.
man.
Look, man.
It was preseason, man.
I went to bed the other night, man.
Yeah.
I went to bed the other night. Yo, I went to bed at 25-0. You know what I'm saying?
I was good. I turned when it was
stayed
like
up?
I turned when it was like 14-0, man, because I wasn't worried about it, man. It's preseason, man.
I try to rock with them.
Yeah. But
Look, that's my team. But yo, I went to bed, man. When I seen 25-0,
you went to bed. It's fine. It's preseason, man.
I mean, I just couldn't watch it no more, man.
We played against we started our backups against their starters, so I expected that. It's nothing, man. It's nothing. I'm not expecting too much anyway, except the fact that we're going to have.
That's scary too.
Nah, not really. Why would it be scary?
That
If the starters if the starters would have got their heads beat in by the backups, then I would be worried. It was the other way around.
You gotta think about the quarterback. Now you see, he had that stomach issue.
He was the backup starter.
He ate some Taco Bell, had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. We good, man. Any Eagle fans out there, you already know we straight, man. We straight.
He has to be healthy for 16 games.
Nah, he has to be healthy for 17 games. Remember, we get the extra game this year.
For real?
Yes, sir. That starts this year. We only got 3 preseason, and we get the extra football game this year. Oh, remember that. 2 buys this year.
That's why they start the first week of September.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going to be starting early, a little bit early this year, because we had the pandemic too. So
Yeah, but how can you be a 500 team?
We get 2 buys. It's going to be 2 buys in the season.
So you still gonna be 8-8.
Mm-hmm. I believe, yeah, something like that. It is the way they're doing it, because I know the Eagles got the bye early, and then they got another one late in the year.
Because that 500 sometimes is a make or break.
Yeah, but it depends on a lot of other stuff too, man. Especially with the division we in right now. It's not the toughest division in the world, so it's about just handling your business. And I'm not expecting too much anyway, man. I'm just looking for improvement.
All right, give me a prediction.
Well, right now the over/under is 6.5 for the Eagles. So. Me and my guy Rudy T, we put down 350 for the over. Feel me?
No.
The over is 6.5, so I'm gonna go 7 wins. I'll be straight with 7
for the year.
Mm-hmm.
7 wins.
Yep, no more, no less. I'm not expecting too much. We don't have a Super Bowl roster, so I'm looking for improvement.
So hold up. You don't think the Eagles?
No, they don't. I'm a fan. You're an associate.
I'm a fan.
So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying.
I hope we go to a game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if anybody is a fan out there expecting more, do not.
Shout out to Gene too.
Yeah.
Seen his page? He got the podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
He got a strictly Eagles.
Okay.
Eagles
See,
podcast.
I need to check him out. Then I'm gonna check him out.
Gene from high school.
Yeah. I need to check him out then, because that's another Eagles fan I need to link up with.
His page, he goes to the stadiums. You know what I mean? He went to the preseason game.
Yeah. They had to open practice and stuff like that. It's nothing to be worried about though. So shout him out there, man. It's nothing to be worried about. Any fans out there, man? Anything? It's nothing really to be worried about. A lot of preseason football been going on anyway. So, but in a couple of weeks we're gonna have a preview for that. We're gonna preview lay the whole season out. And if you're a Tampa Bay fan out there, make sure you don't watch it because you're not a Tampa Bay fan, because it's no.
Question now, since the football season back, I mean, I'm the most knowledgeable when it comes to football.
Okay.
So look, do you want to do Jerome's weekly picks versus my picks?
Well, we could do that. We could do that because I know you don't know football more than I do. So I would definitely love that. And we could put some push-ups on the line or something like that. We don't want to. If it's money or push-ups. That's what we'll do.
We'll do some push-ups.
Yeah, we'll do some push-ups. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do that though, man. We'll have to set that up in the next couple of weeks because it's gonna be a fun season.
We got 2 weeks left, right?
Yeah. Because like I said, it's only one more preseason game. One more. It's only 3. Yeah. It's only 3, so it's gonna be fun.
Who Eagles playing next? You know who they?
I believe the Jets. We got the Jets because we got the practice all week.
All right. So look. You think? I'm saying, how you think we looking with the Jets?
We'll be fine, man. I don't worry about preseason. Only thing I worry about the preseason is like penalties, little stuff, getting things going, stuff like that, and seeing what the quarterback can do. This week was a little surprise he wasn't out there, but other than that, we got to see the rookie out there, the wide out. I was glad to see the boy Smith out there. We got to see him. Very good route runner, but other than that, man, we'll see how it go, man. One more game with the Jets, and then we get going for real against Atlanta. So.
How you feel about the coaching? You think that?
Yeah, I love Sirianni, man. Young, fiery coach, gets on the guy. That's
so you
what we
think
need.
That's what? I mean, that was like a change that the Eagles needed.
Yeah, we needed to change QB, coach, everything. Sometimes you need that change all around the board for everything else to work out. So I was glad they did that.
Now look, I had a conversation with somebody on Wednesday about the Patriots, right? Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the Patriots coaching? You think is outdated now, or you think? I mean, we done seen over 20 years of
close to that. As far as success, I feel like I wouldn't say outdated because it works still. It was just that it was a transition. Tom had a better transition than the Patriots did. Tom went into a very, very better situation than the Pats did last year. Not knocking Cam or anything, but Cam was older. He doesn't have the skills that he used to have. But Tom had if you give Cam what Tom had, if I put it to you like this, I'm not gonna say they would have won a Super Bowl if you put Cam in the quarterback in Tampa. They would have been, they would have been way over 500. It'd have been competitive. That was a great defense.
So you don't think it's a coaching issue? You think it's more of
talent issue?
Think it's talent?
As far as the Pats, talent, because you saw what they did in the offseason. In the offseason, they went back to the blueprint that they used to have, like the 2 tight end, they better receivers, I guess, and Aguilar, even though he dropped a couple of them against us. But just back to running the ball, you know what I mean? Taking the pressure off of the quarterback.
Well, I'm going to give Cam a shot this year because last year he didn't really play from game one.
Yeah, he had coronavirus. He had corona during the season.
So we're going to count him. His clock starts
this season,
September.
Absolutely. First week of September.
Yeah.
But again, man, I don't like, man. Shout out to Cam, man. I love Cam, man. Cam does a lot, man, on and off the field. But he plays, man. He was a linebacker playing the quarterback position. So the beating and the pounding he would be taking every week, man, just sacrificing himself out there, it eventually took a toll on him. And that shoulder, that's why I was wishing he could have got that Super Bowl, man, because I feel like he hurt his shoulder in that Super Bowl season because he was MVP that year. So it's been downhill for him since then. But I mean, it's the position, man. It's quarterback, man. It's how you play the game, man. Because I remember they used to talk about that with him, saying he's so big, so he should be able to survive. But it just shows you it doesn't matter. You got to throw the ball more than you run it. So
now we got to look at like this. Look, Tom Brady, he replaced Drew Bledsoe, right?
He replaced Bledsoe in New England.
And that was like almost 20 years ago?
I believe that. It was close to I can't off the top of my head.
It was about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So 20 years ago.
Shout out to Pepper Johnson, because if it wasn't for Pepper Johnson, that famous sideline hit in the Jets game, he hit Drew with a late hit to the chest with his helmet, and he caught not a blood clot, but he kind of his lungs filled up.
Yeah.
So this lanky kid from Michigan had to come in. And he just, ever since then, it was history. So
that's what I'm saying.
Shout out to the boy, man.
And look, in his 20-year span, how many injuries have you seen him sitting out for 5-6 games? I don't remember him sitting out 5 games straight.
Tom, he only missed that one season when he got hurt that first game of the year against the Chiefs. He tore his ACL
What year was that?
Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Because that was when Castle came in for him. Matt Castle came in and replaced him. But see, excuse me, that's the crazy thing about New England when we talk about the coaching. If you put Tom Brady, Castle for maybe a year or two, Garoppolo for a couple of years, but he kind of fell off too, they was able to coach up good quarterbacks. Mediocre quarterbacks to turn them into great QBs. It's just that Tom leapfrogged everything. So
is it because Tom is a real quarterback as far as a passer and
everything?
He's trying to do all that running.
Very smart, very competitive.
They won a Super Bowl without him running 100 yards. You know what I mean? These quarterbacks now.
Oh, nah, you don't need that for him. They had a great defense, though, man. When you look at Tampa's defense, they had a great defense. Only thing they needed was a guy to, control the ship as far as a quarterback. That was it.
Yeah.
And that's what Tom became for them, And they had a great coach. They already had a great coach. They already had a great system. And once Tom come over there, he's kind of like LeBron, man. He's like the GM, man. He's the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So you saw what he did. You know what I mean? He got his guys over there he wanted, and the rest was history. So, they could do the same thing this year, but I think it's going to be a lot more competitive in the NFC. So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, in the NFC right now. I don't want to keep going on with the football, but who you think can match up with the?
You got to give it to a team I don't even want to admit it, but I would give you got to say a team like the Cowboys can do a little something based on the offensive weapons, based on the weapons. It's just that can the coach do it? Can the coach do it?
I'm not saying 500 with them. I'm sorry.
I can't say that because
he injured already. You know, right?
Yeah, but that was the shoulder. But we got to see how things play out. You got to see how things play out first because it's the NFL.
Look, once you get that type of injury he got.
Yeah. Of course,
he's not,
no doubt.
Not the same.
But you also got to understand when the football man, NFL man, is week to week because we could say this about Tampa, and it could take one injury from a Tom, one injury from a Shaq Lawson at the end, as a defensive end. You saw last year when Howard got hurt, O.J. Howard got hurt, the tight end. I thought that was going to hurt him because I thought they was going to have that tight end, that double tight end set, and that was going to take him over the top. But then, they was able to change things up a little bit. And they got, with Evans, man. Evans surprised me, and I can't even think of his name, the other wide receiver. He surprised me too. So they was able to change things up. So in the NFL, man, it's week to week. Because look at what Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He probably will not be in Green Bay next year. So I can see Aaron saying, you know what, I'm about to go all in and try to do my thing this year with Green Bay. So it's.
Oh, you don't think he gonna slack this year?
Nah. A guy like Aaron Rodgers, no, because if you do that, you're letting the organization win. And but other teams still gonna want him. Because I can see him. It's going to be tough, man, for where he's going to go next year. But again, the NFL.
I mean, we got Flacco still playing, so.
He's a backup, though. He's a backup, man.
I see him in uniform.
It looked crazy when he came out because I had to I'm like, what's going on? But it's early, man. It's preseason, man. And football is back, so I'm happy. Period, man.
Come on, man.
I'm happy. Period. But he's a backup QB, man. He's a backup quarterback, man. When you playing in the NFL and you got a young boy starting for you. You always want to have a veteran in the back, always. And we got a veteran from who won the Super Bowl. He was an MVP, and so that's cool. I'm straight with that. That's what Nick Foles is. That's what a lot of guys are.
Yo, but Nick,
he look,
Foles,
you can't tell me Nick. Nick got booed off. Nick's a third string quarterback on the Bears. He got booed off the field.
Foles is different.
Yeah, which different in the house, man. Listen. We hit lightning in a bottle, and I'm an Eagles fan. I got it all over the office, man. I got the Nick Foles holding the trophy. My sister bought me this plaque. So listen, we caught lightning in a bottle. Nick Foles, ever since the Super Bowl, look the stats up on Nick. He fell off, So it is what it is. He's a backup QB who fell into a great situation, and we all won. We all benefited from it, He had a plan to rob a bank, and we all got money off of it.
He was the right guy at the right time.
Exactly. Right situation. So we're going to be straight, man. We're going to have a preview coming up, man, because I like what you said.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks.
We're going to have a board up and everything.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah, we're going to break this first week down.
Yeah, because I think it's going to be fun. Because I'm glad football is back. Because I love the NBA. Man. I love baseball. It's cool.
I'm ready for football, man.
But I'm ready for football, yes. Because football dominates everything. That's why baseball was so psyched up about that game they had a couple of weeks ago. So... But football is back, man. It trumps everything. So I think they've been getting crazy ratings off the preseason games. So that tells you football is king. So you know what I mean? So we're going to have a preview for that soon. But a little rewind to one of the early topics of one of the first 3 episodes we had, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think we 1 or 2 episodes in.
Almost
we talked
10
about
weeks ago, we was talking about.
The OnlyFans.
We were talking about OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And, I mean, which is weird that now they're talking about pretty much banning certain things on the site.
Nudity, anything very, very explicit. Pretty much what made OnlyFans become so popular over the past year and a half to 2 since the pandemic. Since the pandemic started, it rose up so much.
See, I didn't really know. I knew about OnlyFans, but I never really went through it. You know what I'm saying? And I this week when I heard about it, I started going through it, and I'm like, some of these women, they're making over $100K a week off of that.
Yeah, a lot of money. Based on it basically being a pornography site, basically.
But my thing is, they're not harming nobody, So it's you're taking away stuff from people.
Okay.
They're working legally.
Yeah, but now you're changing your tune a little bit because if we go back to when we did the episode, you was one of the people who was saying that it was a problem.
It was a problem because, but now when I do more research, these women have to put, you got to put your social security number on there, and they actually check up on the person, make sure that you're this person, and
everything,
this and that. So I was kind of unaware of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was judging it off of just me, just looking at it this is crazy, man. But there is some issues that I still have with it, people getting flown out and it's prostituting on there.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean.
But we also, if we remember Backpage, they got rid of that quick. This is quick, and then what did they do with this? This hasn't been around for a very long time. So I think
when they got rid of that, they started working on there.
Yeah, it was other stuff too. Other things. It just it manifested into other stuff too. So for me, the biggest thing with this is it was a lot of banks We was talking about this before. A lot of banks, MasterCard, Visa, they kind of put the pressure on them to kind of, calm it down a little bit, dumb it down somewhat as far as like the pornography, the explicit, because it was really like sex was going on there, man. Reading some of the stuff I was reading on CNBC, they said you had literally like people paying to watch a certain couple do certain things, fetish stuff, stuff like that. So when you have things like that come into play, it's hard to shut it down and regulate it, because I think that's what it's going to be. I think they're going to slow it down a little bit, and then eventually it's going to come back to the way it was, but it's going to be more regulations on it. I think it's going to be more regulations on it, more forms to be able to get money from them, because what you told me before, how much were they getting off of the people?
The percentage was at about 20.
Now, was that yearly?
No. Every time, like for every viewer. Mm-hmm. So if I pay somebody, what if it costs $100?
Yeah,
or whatever it costs. I mean, but they pretty much get $20.
They getting 20 off of that. So
they getting
now that's each time, right? Yeah. Okay. Now
of everything you do. So that's like it's pretty much just like online pimping. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what
it is. That's basically what it is.
Like the percentage that they get, that's online pimping.
And that's the funny thing about it, because when you look at some of these other pornography websites, they doing the same thing.
But my thing is, why? Okay, I understand you got a platform, right? All right. Why can't these sites say, "Hey, look, I'm gonna charge you," like how you got Apple Music and all that stuff like that, $10, $15 a month to subscribe. Whoever want to be the person that's want to advertise on there, and they just pay that. Why they got to pay you for every customer? You know what I'm saying?
That's because you got to pay to play, man. That's like, everybody gets taxed.
It's online pimping.
Yeah.
If I'm taxing you for what you're doing, come on, man.
It's the nature of the game in this country.
State and federal taxes.
Nature of the game of the country. Because if it's always going to be three layers to something. Always, it's going to be me providing it. The state going to get their money, and then the federal government going to get their money. That's the nature of the game of living in this country.
But
at the end of the day,
a flat rate. That means you paying 3 people.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Because what you're talking about is you living in the world that you living in your mindset, because you don't want to pay that other end. You don't mind playing 1 and 2. Why you can't pay 3?
I pay you every month. I give you whatever, $20 a month.
Nah. That's nothing. That's if you paying me $20 a month, you robbing me for like 90% of the profit. Because if you giving me $20 a month, all you got to deal with is one. You got to deal with John Doe, and you good. If you deal with John Doe the first at 6 a.m, then that's all you got to give me. Okay, what about the rest of the day? What about the rest of the month? Nah, I got to see mine out of that. It's like I tell anybody I'm with. I was telling my nephew this a couple weeks ago. If you lend somebody some money, you good. If I lend you 20, you have to come see me back with 30. Because how do you know that 20 wasn't my last 20? I'm hooking you up. So I need to see 10 on top of the 20 I gave you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man, like, if I'm paying for a subscription, if I want to pay for YouTube, I just give them whatever they want a month. So why can't they advertise that as a subscription instead of you? It's like, I don't know, man. They getting over on these people. I mean, I know they making money. I mean,
they getting money. But the females also getting over on the consumer, because look what they doing. You can, doing my research during the week, you have people paying $100 to watch a female in her thong clean her kitchen. If you got 20 people paying $100 for that, come on, man. If I'm the consumer and I'm willing to dish out that
100, 20 people.
What's up?
That's $2,000 she made.
Yeah.
Right? So I gotta give OnlyFans $200.
Hell yeah, because you're killing it.
And I gotta pay my taxes.
Absolutely.
So how much did I make?
I don't know, because I need to see that in the whole year.
Well, first they gonna
but you making money off that. If you doing that, if I work an 8-hour shift on my job, okay, and this chick doing a 12-hour shift of washing or cleaning up around the house, and she killed my whole revenue in a day in 12 hours.
But here's the thing. Now, are they taxing these people after OnlyFans take their money? Or is it pre-tax? Like,
I believe it is. I believe at the end of the day,
or is it? I mean, it's from the 2000. Like, say if I made $1,000.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tax $1,000, whatever, you know what I mean, federal and state, and then I'm gonna take my OnlyFans fee.
I believe they're getting their money from, everything is internal. I believe so. Everything has to be internal, because if, like you said, if they're filling out the paperwork, getting regulated and stuff like that, making sure stay certified in a sense like that, then yeah. if I'm uploading and I'm paying put my debit card and I'm putting my $1,000 on there, and once, like you said, they cashing their money out per se.
Yeah, you can
that
cash
money's
out.
already that money
Yeah.
is being taken out, that percentage.
And that's something I just found out. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you can cash out, which is crazy.
Same
yo.
thing, the same exact thing when you talk about what's the money thing when people do.
Oh, cash out.
Yeah, the Cash App. Everybody gets money
Yo,
out of that. Everybody
cash
wins.
out. Look, just imagine you on OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got a page set up, and okay, I made $500 a day, whatever. Yo, I can cash out.
Yeah. And then if you made that money on a Sunday and you say, you know what, I'm gonna go from Sunday to Sunday and I'm not gonna cash out nothing until I go to bed Sunday night, you might cake off. And that's why I say it's one of these things where if a product can be hurt, they're gonna do something about it, because I believe that these companies knew that things were getting hurt. Something was eventually gonna get hurt money wise, and they was gonna lose.
Yeah. So they're gonna lose money.
more than they're gonna gain.
Yeah, they're gonna lose
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
I mean,
they're gonna lose
they
money.
already made it at the.
Yeah, they've made their
taking,
money.
What?
Yeah, they've made their money.
Thousands, or probably millions off these people.
Millions.
Millions.
But at the same time, I know a lot of people have been joking, and I've been joking about it too.
Yeah.
Thinking these females what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? But I mean, it's the nature of the game, man.
Play the game. I mean, if I was somebody in that business,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the first thing I would do is I would start a website.
I hope so. I hope I feel like people took advantage of it.
Use
because,
that as a platform and say, hey, come to my website if you're interested in doing this and this and that.
And what were we talking about with your guy earlier with the Patreon stuff?
Yeah.
You know, you can also flip it into that, because I know it's not like they have one lane. It's more than one lane they have, because a lot of females can use it for like strippers. They've used it to promote themselves in order to get better gigs, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So some use it for escort services, to get flown out, as we be saying.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I'm
look,
saying?
let's
So-
make it clear. OnlyFans is not only strictly for, you know what I mean, for sex workers and stuff
it's
like that.
way more than that.
There's
Yes.
people that got cooking channels on
Yep,
there.
mhm.
You know, they got all types of stuff on there.
Yeah, workout stuff. I've seen things where you had a lot of people who do a lot of creating paintings.
Yeah.
People who I also saw some things for like autism awareness, stuff to, you know, helping your children. A lot of stuff, man. I saw one thing. It was kind of like a reading, the lady's older, and she literally
Oh, she
sits
read
down,
book to the kids,
read
stuff
books
like
to the
that.
kids.
So
You know
hold
what I
up.
mean?
There's no. So, what's the age? Like, if I want to sign up for OnlyFans, right? If I was somebody like my son, he's 15 years old, and he heard about OnlyFans from his friends. You got to have. I think you got to have all your information on there.
I believe so, because the only time I've seen things, when you type it in, I saw a guy on CNBC. He had he literally was going through it, and it was like he had the regulation side, the good side, and it would ask you like, okay, be prepared to, when you hit this button, basically you're gonna see some titties when you hit this button. You know what I'm saying?
So it's pretty much they got to rate it. It's like gender. I mean, as far as your age rated. If I'm under 18, they're not going to show me the stuff, the adult content.
Absolutely, and that's up to the parent too. You know, when you regulate your computer, your
how YouTube
phone,
is the
stuff
same
like
way.
that.
Like on YouTube, once they find out you underage, but I don't know how YouTube hiding it. I don't know, because I heard my son listening to some stuff one day.
I don't know. It's
I'm like,
different.
yeah.
It's different though, because you know, like with YouTube and stuff like that, man, it's different. But it's like when we was younger. I heard on the radio a couple of weeks ago they was joking about when like the Spice Channel and stuff like that when you was young. It was so hard to you had to be a mad scientist just to watch a little bit of porn back in the day. But now you got the phone.
Yeah, like if you
know
ain't
what I'm
had a
saying?
channel, this the
you had to do
channels
like
that scribble like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Give it a channel look. Like,
And it's
yo.
crazy because when I heard them talking about that, I was like, damn, so you look how hard it was just to do one thing back in the day.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, the OnlyFans, that's cool if you can literally lock into that one individual. And that's what a lot of people take advantage of. You know what I mean? So if you're doing it, it is what it is. But now it's like they jumping on stuff.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta. If you feel like you're making your money from there, and you already got fans, you know,
It set the
it's time to
mold.
start making that website.
Yeah, it set the mold for you. That's the
Yeah.
startup. It set the mold for you. I also read that somebody was saying that they're doing it now because it'll take the pressure off all the stuff going on with the vaccine and all that. Like that jumped the news. Because I was looking at the news, I was like, damn, that's number 2 coming up. They was talking about the vaccine, and then OnlyFans was the number 2 topic. I'm like, it's a lot of shit going on in Afghanistan and stuff. That was like number 3. So I'm like, man, I might be jumping the news a little bit.
Yo, you got to think that industry is making a lot of money.
A lot of money.
It's bringing in millions and millions and millions of dollars. That's every week.
And think about what it's doing to think about the porn industry. How it used to be. It went from in the 70s and stuff like that. You had to go literally to the theaters. Then it went to videotapes. Then it went to DVDs. Then the shit's got Blu-rays, and then it's online. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff like that too is affecting the market too for them. I would love to see the numbers for them because I feel like that might have dropped off too. Because you got a lot of
OnlyFans people.
Yeah, you got a lot of females who probably was doing porn. Why do I have to sign a contract to do with a company when I can just do my own thing?
I can make my own money right there.
Yeah, you can make your own money. You know, so
especially doing. I can imagine what some of these women made during COVID.
Can you imagine? But this crazy thing is, remember a couple of times we saw some teachers? Remember that teacher we saw?
Oh, yeah. Well, I heard. Matter of fact, speaking of that, there was a nurse who actually lost her job.
See what I'm saying?
Because, and that's what one of the girls on the show I was watching, they were saying that when you take that oath to sign up for OnlyFans, even though your display name might say Sexy Girl 88 or whatever, your real name is plugged into there.
That's what I mean, into their system?
Yeah, because you got to put your social and to get paid.
Okay.
And your tax information.
But does the person see it? Like if I'm looking on there, I can't see that, right?
You can't see that.
Okay.
So if an employer happen to, you know what I mean, I don't know what type of databases they use and stuff like that. But if they're looking you up, right? I'm looking you up and they got private investigators, whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, they got certain things we can't see.
Yeah.
So he looking it up and they see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that look like Linda. That look like Linda from Yada Yada. Yeah,
they're like, yo, hold up, she on here?
Yeah.
She worked for, you know what I mean, Capital Health or whatever. Oh, yo, we're gonna have to, you know what I mean, because certain jobs, you know what I mean, you gotta be held to a certain standard.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's like the standard clause on a lot of companies and stuff like that.
If they seeing that,
but a lot of people's getting that part-time money with it too. You know what I mean? Because I saw a lot of people. They was talking to a lot of people about that, saying, "Yeah, I have a regular 9-to-5 job, but I make more money in a day or two doing this than I do from a part-time job or a full-time job." You know, I seen some moms be doing it with the kids in the house. You know what I'm saying? So supported by their husbands. You know, I saw another thing they was talking about. They had men were doing it as well, couples.
So okay, how
everything.
You feel? You're in a relationship. You come home, your wife got all these cameras on. She's doing OnlyFans. What would you say?
Me personally, nah, I'm good off that. We talked about that, but we got some couples that's okay with it because they coming together, making money.
Income, you know, she generating income, and you know what I mean, and she making thousands.
It's a hard choice, man. But for me, no, because look where we at right now. Look where we at now. I could be okay with it for a whole year, okay? Because this hasn't been around for that long. This hasn't been around for that long. It's only been around like 2017. You know what I mean? Since 2017, I believe. So if you think about now, and you got everybody pointing a finger at you like, I can't believe Rome was doing this, and then now it's a wrap. How can you come back around? Like, what y'all doing now?
Yeah,
you're not making no money off of nothing.
That's what one of the people was saying on it. Like, she was like, your family is going to judge you off of, you know what I mean? You on this thing.
Because it's different when you're doing like pornography per se, because you might have to, like, if you see Booty Talk 87, you might be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, but it's different with this, and that's what made it crazy. Because like I told you, it was couples doing it. You know, couples was doing the stuff too, and
people losing money. They just doing whatever it takes. Left and right,
man. But it's look what happened the past year and a half, man. You know, imagine waking up in the morning. The job I work at, sometimes we're able to tap into people when they unemployment claims. I probably got maybe 5,000 emails, people complaining about the staff receipt of unemployment claims from 2019, early 2020. People saying how they put in for them and they getting it, then all of a sudden it stopped.
Damn.
So it's people out here trying to make money, man, and they doing what they got to do.
They got to find a way,
Yeah. They going against some of their principles in life,
and that could be another reason why the crime rate risen during COVID.
Went up. You know, look at some of the things going on in some of these small little towns and stuff like that, you know. And another thing that the people were saying, where you had technology. Technology is crazy now. So you can have a studio I saw a woman, something coming on television tomorrow night where she's talking about that she literally has crazy little ass apartment to start the year ago, right? Soon as the OnlyFans really gets jumping through the COVID, she starts making a bigger profit. She goes from a little, basically like an efficiency apartment to a 4-bedroom house, and the second biggest bedroom in the house is a studio. This studio looks like something like out of a movie set. She got the lights, everything set up only for the OnlyFans. And then, but she did what we were just talking about. She used the OnlyFans as a springboard, and she was showing the other stuff like Cam Soda. They got all these things. The stuff with Pornhub. You know, they I didn't realize they do the same thing too. And it's a little different. It's regulated a little bit different. So she used it for a springboard. So that's what she was talking about. She said that eventually she felt like this was going to happen. You know, and that was crazy when I listened. I said, "Damn!" She was like, she saw it. She saw it already. Yeah, she saw it already. She felt like, I don't know what she said to. What she was saying was that people took advantage of during the pandemic because this was the secondary way for the country to make money. And then once, I don't know, man, it's a conspiracy thing. The way she was spitting it was sounding like a conspiracy to me, because she said that the country made it okay to do this, but once stuff started to open up a little bit more, it was like, you know, like, nah, we gotta stop doing this. We gotta shut it down. So I don't know, man.
It's like every time they see where people making money at, they start to knock on the door and shut it down.
Yeah, like, listen, I need a little something.
You making more than my congressman.
Yeah, because what did we see earlier in the week? I seen my man Will put it up about everything, the dispensaries, like 10 in the city.
Yeah.
And it's going to cost so much money just to get a license to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's probably going to be triple the money is to get a liquor license.
But the trick is, a smart businessman would be just get a bunch of investors. Like you, hey, I take out my 401k, you take out of yours, you take out of yours.
Yeah.
Yo, let's invest together.
And we get this money, yeah. And that's the thing that's
the trick. That's how you get over the hump.
Yeah, and that's the thing I'm thinking a lot of people are going to start seeing with this stuff with the OnlyFans. It's going to see, watch how it flips. And watch how people turn. It's going to turn into something else, because there's always going to be something around the corner, man. It's always going to be another way to make money.
Hey, yo, especially in our type of community, you know what I mean? That's the way to get over the hump. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you might have to come together to make that first initial investment, and then branch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, say like, yo, me, you, and a couple other dudes we know, we start. You know what I mean? This business.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I mean, we all got the same intentions, you know what I mean? But at first, we ain't all got the bread to start it. So we come together, and then once it start booming, we be like, all right, look, I'm going to split up. You keep the main spot. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. It's hard to get people at the table, though, together. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's the thing about it. You got to find people that's, I mean, that's...
everybody sit down at the table, get there on time, and you know what I'm saying. I have to leave early and nothing like that. So once people start being able to do that, man, a lot of stuff will get better.
That's the way our community. I mean, like that's a way for us to actually succeed. You know what I mean? To be owners. You know what I mean?
But then again, like you said before, though, man, once you start doing stuff like that, somebody will always find a way to creep in there and you know, try to pull back and stuff like that, try to hold you back a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
But you just gotta, you know, stay to your guns, man. Stick to your guns, man. And it can happen. It can happen, man. It can happen for a lot of people, because I'm starting to see people make different steps and making the same moves, but taking different steps towards it. I'll put it to you like that. And that's what I like to see too, because that means you're learning. Yeah, and that means you're learning. You're learning from your own mistakes, and you're learning from other people's mistakes too. So I don't know. The country is like in a different. It's in a crazy place. We got with the Afghanistan. This jumped out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
I mean, something like that. And I know what they said, 10 in the city of Trenton.
And this is a small town.
I'm one of the people that's definitely willing. You know what I mean? To jump off board and take a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Because I think something like that in this area, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? I think that thing might pop. You know?
I feel you.
Even if, they say, okay, it's going to be 10 in Mercer County, you know, it's going to be this and this and that. But I think something like that, I think that thing could go.
You think a lot of people are going to be coming here for it, though, when you have other places you can also go to as well? Because a lot of the more money is in it growing than it is in owning the dispensaries. You know, the growth, the growing of it is where
Look
the
at
real money
California.
is.
Look at Colorado.
Yeah. But Cali, man, when I was looking at Cali, it was like, I feel like that shit been leaking in Cali for 100 years, man. It's just, they got the stamp that everybody else got, you know? But 'cause I see a lot of stuff with that.
Weed Man.
Yeah.
He branched out to Florida now.
Yeah, because he had the bullseye on him around here, though, more than anything.
Yo, I bet, now look, I can guarantee that man will have one of them locations.
Yeah, or,
in New Jersey.
Yeah, I feel like that.
And he going to do it downtown.
Yeah.
I bet. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be tough, man.
I'm telling you, man.
I've been reading a lot of
This guy-
stuff. They've been on him on a lot more.
He it's like he knows the loops around that type of stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Shout out to High Life too. I know he on it too. Shout out
And
to High Life.
That's another person.
Yeah,
you
I know
what
he
mean?
on it too. Yeah. Mhm.
So we got 3 guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll see. You gotta, but like you said, you gotta take advantage of it, man. You gotta throw your hat in, man, to be able to make it happen. You know, definitely have to. And on another note with that one, another person who just been showing out last year and he showed out again this year. We might be a little late on this one. Is Mr. Nasir Jones.
Oh,
with that King's disease too. And
was you impressed with 2 or how
I was impressed with it. I was a little the EPMD thing kind of guy. I didn't.
You like the original or the?
Yeah, I like the original. I just think Eminem wasn't necessary.
Why everybody say I thought he had a good.
It was good, but it's just I don't know. I'm kind of Eminem'd out. Even back in the day, I wasn't real Eminem
So you
heavy.
don't want to hear a 2021 Eminem?
I wouldn't mind hearing it. It felt kind of weird when I heard him with Nas, in that sense.
Well, I think he said, "Hey, look, I did a song with Jay.
Yeah,
I ain't doing one with Nas."
yeah, I know.
You know?
Absolutely. You always have to. If you one of them great ones up there, it's always good to see 2 of them come together and do a little something.
So basically, what you telling me is he ain't get Nas on the song like he got Jay-Z.
Nah, it's hard to get Nas on the song.
No, I'm talking about he ain't getting like
out
like rapping.
Nah, even when I heard Renegade, I just feel like when people say he got him on that song, Renegade beat, that's an Eminem beat. That's an Eminem style beat. Yeah, but you got to remember. You think about M back in the day. That's like my cousin Jermaine. Excuse me. He always said that's a Rager beat. He said M be on them Rager beats all the time.
Yeah, he might.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's like a Rager beat kind of guy. And then it was easier for him to get him. You know what I'm saying? But when you fuck with Nas, it's harder because Nas already know what I'm going into when I'm going to the booth. It's not like Hit Boy was like, all right, I'm gonna lay this verse down and we're gonna have a surprise guest on the song, but you're not gonna hear him until the track drop on the album. Nah, he knew it was Eminem, so okay, let me make sure I'm on my A game. You know what I'm saying?
PMD, we back in business. Yeah. I mean,
it was good. I'm not saying it wasn't. It was just kind of weird when I heard it.
Yeah,
and
when you heard it, because you probably wasn't used to Eminem flowing like that.
Exactly. And what we talked about a couple of episodes before is about the producer thing. Yeah. And I think it's working out for Nas. Because what you just said to me earlier. Now listen to what you said. I want you to say exactly what you said to me earlier about Nas as the older he's gotten.
Oh, he got better. I mean, to me, it seemed like his rapping got better as he got older. Even though he A1 with the rap, but it got better when he switched to production.
Okay, now is it because of the one producer? You think kind of that one producer thing we was talking about before?
You know what I mean? Just sitting down with one person and y'all build that chemistry.
Yes. The idea for the album, the way you want to go with the album and stuff like that. Yeah. And I that's the thing I love about it, because that's the thing we was talking about a couple of episodes, man. It's cool to branch out.
Yeah, but
no problem. But I feel like these old heads, these older rappers, and we seeing a couple of these young bucks doing it too. Because shout out to Boldy doing it too with Alchemist.
I gotta hear that.
That Bo Jackson. This like they.
How you like it?
I like it because but Boldy, man, you got to listen to Boldy a few times, because you'll have a couple of songs that will grab you, be like, all right, this is good. But with Boldy, I got to sit down and listen to the whole thing a couple times. But I'm loving it. I'm loving a couple of tracks off of it.
I'm saying, did Alchemist give you the beats that he gave Mobb Deep?
Nah, because it's never can happen like that. You know, remember Bird was saying, you know what I mean? Remember Bird, shout out to Bird. Bird said ALC missing Prodigy. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when I listen to Boldy, he trying to mold him into a Prodigy. Because I heard him when he was talking about an interview. He didn't actually say Prodigy, but he said, I want Boldy to get better and better each time so I can turn him into what he needs to become. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm gonna check him out this week.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I'm
checking him out this week.
Deep beats, man. Just think about I can think about 10 Mobb Deep beats in my head that he did. That's classic. That'll probably never can be touched. You know what I mean? It's hard, man. It's hard. That's why I wish, man. Rest in peace. I know he made history a couple of weeks ago, but can you imagine that Locks Mobb Deep versus would have just?
Oh yeah, that would have been different. That would have been different.
Yeah, it would have been different. It wouldn't even have been about the slaughtering each other with the flow. It would have been hip hop oriented more so on both ends. So that would have been crazy, you know. So I don't know, man.
Another question for you. All right, I just seen a post on Thursday about Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know, pretty much he in the lab. He been in the lab working. If he comes out now, do you think he gonna give us something? Because I wasn't impressed with the last two albums, honestly.
He only how many he had so far?
That his first album, That Good Kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To me, that was a classic.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't impressed with his work.
So you say, do I think he gonna come harder this time around? I think he will, because I'm not gonna say here like when I listen to a Kendrick album, it's hard for me to give anybody props to say the entire album was good. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to sit there and go from beginning to end.
Because I think we started rating this guy too early. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I think as far as the West Coast, they was looking for somebody to be like, all right, this is our guy.
That's what I heard. That's what I hear a lot of people say.
And when I listen to his music, I'm like, yo, I don't hear it. You know what I mean? I try to do the whole. I think his second album, they was like, yo, listen to it from the last song.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
To the first song. I tried everything, man. I ain't like that album, bro.
When you say didn't like it, beat selection, flow?
No, I didn't like his flow. Like, I wasn't feeling it, man.
Okay. See, but like with Kendrick, man, Kendrick got a nice flow to him, and he got that. His voice is like.
That's why I didn't like that.
See, that's
I'm about to climb out.
That's what I think a lot of people talk about. But see, it's hip hop though. And I do understand where you coming from when you say about the West Coast thing, because a lot of people talked about that. Like, they were so, I think, what was it? Like, it was Game, because that's the first time I saw him. I saw him on that Game video. That's the first time I heard him. That's the first time I saw him.
First time I heard him was the Game concert. He was at a concert.
Okay, yeah.
And Game was like, yo, this is the...
He next up and all that, right?
Pretty much the man. You know what I mean?
So I heard a lot of people say that, like, the West Coast was so ready for another one, and Kendrick was right there. But I feel like Kendrick got bars. I'm not gonna sit here and say everything was a classic. That first one was very, very like on point. But I mean, when I look at some of the stuff he's been doing, like they had the whole Black Panther soundtrack. You know what I mean? TDE and all that.
Like, that Control verse, like when they was talking about, like,
it was a good verse. Now that Control was a good verse.
It wasn't like earth shattering. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm like, come on, man.
But what you think about this now? When you think about the whole TDE? You know what I'm saying? I think they got
like the girl.
Oh, now you can't. Come on, J-Rod. Come on now. You gonna,
I got it. You know what I mean? Like
Schoolboy. I can't.
Schoolboy's cute.
What's his name? I can't think of his name. It just popped in my head when I just lost it. But now I think this was supposed to be his last album on Top Dog. Basically, what he was saying. I thought he was saying he's retiring. When I heard the report this week that the album's dropping, but did he hear he was? I heard he was just last album on Top Dog.
I think he got writer's block.
I mean, but some people go in the lab, man, for a minute and then come out crazy.
Here's the thing, this ain't 90s or early 2000s, bro. You got niggas that been in the game for 20, almost 30 years, dropping yearly.
Okay.
I haven't heard from you in a few years.
But do you think he is at the plateau where he don't? Is he? But that's the thing, though. I never really heard Kendrick say I want to be the GOAT. But
you putting that platform, you got to drop.
But do you feel like? The level he's at, he doesn't need to drop an album every year?
Yo, this is the microwave era, right? We got artists like Jadakiss, Styles P, right? You got Nas just dropped last year and this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, you cannot.
It's different though, man. It's different. What put Kiss back into the plateau he at now?
He always been in the plateau.
No. Oh. What put Kiss right back where he at right now?
Oh, the verses. We seen the personality,
but we have not seen a classic. We haven't heard no classic Kiss album in a minute. We heard a couple of verses. I mean, when I heard a couple of like him in people's songs, and then the verses.
Yo, Kiss back on my list again, man.
Because of the 2 verses that he did this year. Absolutely.
I rock off rappers off their music / your personality.
True indeed.
And yo, when I seen this man up there, I'm like, yo, man. I mean, I like Jadakiss even more, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
like, I don't care
me
what
too.
nobody say,
Me
like,
too. He showed out.
Yeah, like
he showed out to this
I
thing.
start seeing that you a good person. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you got a personality, and yeah, you could do your street stuff, but yo, I like you as a person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I mean,
but at the same time, man, you don't necessarily. I understand we come from the microwave era, but when you got a guy like a Kendrick, he's at a level so high up that you got fans that's anticipating it, that's sitting there waiting for it.
Drake is higher than him.
Because he puts out more material. He has a different lane too. He also has a different lane. He has them females, and when you have them females locked up the way he do, that can trump a lot of shit. Them females can trump the streets. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying?
That's
the
true.
females can trump the streets.
But
so he has that pop lane a little bit higher.
We're in an era where, you know, you got to be online.
Okay.
Speak to your supporters.
Yeah, and some of them do.
Yo, you ain't Prince yet.
Some of them do but
you
then
ain't Michael Jackson yet.
But then again, I don't really see Nas online. I see Nas online here and there.
I just seen Nas sitting on the lawn chair.
Yeah, but his album just came out too, though. I don't see Jay-Z nowhere. I never seen Jay-Z. I never even seen Hov on the platform.
He pretty much retired, man.
But then again, you also got to think about some of these rappers who at a certain level, me and you, or you per se, might be like, man, he got to do this, he got to do that. But you might got like 500,000 fans of Kendrick Lamar that's like, whenever he drop, I'm ready. Look at Ye.
Yeah,
look at Ye. Ye album was supposed to drop. I feel like Ye album was supposed to drop 3 years ago.
But no, what he's doing,
he's making people ready. He's people anticipating. Yeah, but also, what is he doing? What's he doing? He's stepping on the toes of other rappers. Because if Drake was to say, what is it, Lover Boy, whatever comes out Thursday, I guarantee you, Kanye shit gonna come out Thursday, and it's competition. And Kendrick, what if Kendrick to say my album coming out 2 months from now, and then all of a sudden Friday be like, oh shit, Kendrick shit came out. You know, it's.
I ain't listening.
But see, that's the thing though.
I don't see
we
you,
talked
man.
about this before though.
I don't see you, man.
We talked about this before.
I don't see you, man.
You can't. That's your ear. You can't drop weight on the next man's ear though. And he got fans though,
I'm
man.
telling you, man, people feel this way, man. I know it, man. You're not online.
I understand where you're coming from, but it's a big world, bro. It's a big world. It's a big world because it could be 1 million people online, and it's in like from Jersey to Philly to all the way down to fucking Connecticut. But then you also got these other people out there that's ready for that Kendrick. They ready for it.
You have to connect with the people, man.
No doubt. But we also are living in the information age of this world when it comes to music-wise, where you got underground people who don't even really get a lot of like pumped out there in front of the masses, who making their money, who selling records, putting out dope ass music. I be seeing my man East. My man East done put me on to so many underground artists, and then I'll look them up and I'll be like, damn, these dudes ain't really getting pumped, and they be coming with some good ass music, and they making music. Good music, staying in their lane, making good money, killing them with the shows, expanding into other stuff too. And I feel like when you look at a rapper like Kendrick, a J. Cole, they on like a J. Cole similar, but J. Cole just been knocking them out the box lately. But he stepped back for a little while because shit. The last time I saw him, his dreads wasn't that long. Next thing you know, he got the sneakers. He playing ball. He got that. You know,
I'm actually growing my hair up on top like now.
Nah, don't do the locks though.
Yeah,
man.
I am, man.
All right, so we're gonna have. All right, well, you hear that now, right? We got the football thing, and we got a locks, a dreadlock watch.
My hair is growing on top.
All right, we're gonna see.
My barber, no more haircuts on top of my head.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if his wife let that go though.
Nah, I told her, yo, I actually was close about 2 years ago.
All right,
but I was trying to line myself up. And I used like some little razor thing, man. I messed up.
So what you doing? You doing the Hov ones, or you gonna do the regular ones? You doing the Kendrick ones, or you doing the? You doing the twist like okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna grow it out. I want to grow dread out, man.
So for the wintertime, We're gonna see a whole new look.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get lineups on
All right,
my
okay.
barber.
All right, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. But hey, man, I'm looking forward to the project dropping. I'm looking forward to seeing what he got on the agenda because I think, again, man, he got a lot of good fans, man. That's ready for his music, man. You know, I was listening to him a couple of days ago. I listened to him on that Janet song. I was like thinking the same thing. Like, damn, I ain't heard Kendrick in a while. You
Good
know,
kid, right? That was
Yeah.
good kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, but again, that's the last time I heard him. Really, you know what I'm
he
saying?
dropped 2 other albums.
But I don't listen. I don't really get into it like that. I don't get into it like
You
that.
wasn't feeling it.
But I don't. That's the thing. I don't really get into it like that though. If I hear a track, like I love some of the stuff he did with the damn, I just said it with the Black Panther soundtrack with the whole TDE what they did. You know, because Top Dog really do a lot of stuff outside of Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not the type of person that will go get a Kendrick album and be like, I gotta listen to the whole thing because I hear songs here and there, I'm like, oh, that's cool, I like it. And then I might hear a year from now, I'll be like, damn, that was Kendrick. He just dropped that a year or two ago, and I should have
Yeah.
been on it. That's really how I get a lot of my music. You feel
Oh, you
me?
don't listen to it on the spot. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not like a spot music listener unless something that's coming out I want to hear.
I'm the same way, but the guys, it's certain guys I got spot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Absolutely, yeah.
When Nas dropped,
Yeah.
when the AZ dropped, when I heard them 3 songs.
That's
so
what
it's
you were
like-
saying. I heard a couple of them too. I was just a little concerned about him having them Jaheim man on there from the rip. So
You ain't like
but
him?
I'm glad he doing
I
some
thought he
stuff
killed
with it.
that.
I'm glad he doing. It was just
Yo,
kind of weird. It was kind of weird
Matter of
when I
fact,
heard
my
it.
boy Mo was dropped. Yo, we was playing. Yo,
Yeah,
he
alright.
played it like 5 times. Yo,
Okay, shout out to Jaheim man. Jersey
Yo,
Zone
man,
and shout out to AZ
I
man.
thought he killed it, man.
Okay, and I love that some of these New York rappers is really coming back. They coming back. These older rappers, because I know a lot of people don't be wanting to hear some of the old heads. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm down at their age, so I it's hard for me to get into some of that new stuff anyway.
It was good to hear that man, yo.
Hear him out there, yeah.
I think, I thought he sounded. You don't think he sounded the same?
Hey, yeah, absolutely. He always gonna have that flow. He's one of them rappers that.
Jaheim, talking about.
Oh, Jaheim, yeah, Jaheim always gonna have a good voice, man. It was just his extracurricular activities and how
I'm
you
not
get
judging.
into.
Look, whatever he do on his off time, I ain't judging him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm judging this man off of when I see this man when he dropping them records. Yo,
But he another one though. He's another one
He
though.
almost had that just in case.
But he's another one though. You haven't heard him in a long time. He's like a Kendrick.
I'm sorry, but I mean, yo,
Okay.
he gave me a hit.
All right. Okay. But is he an album to album dude? You can listen to him from start to finish.
I mean, from what I heard today, I mean, these last couple days,
All right. Now we talking about AZ or Jaheim here.
both of them.
All right, we're gonna see because I want that AZ to be good. I really do.
I
want it to
guarantee
be good. I really do.
guarantee you at max you might not like because what I noticed is right on his album, he gave us 3 records. He gave us 1 hit,
Okay.
and what he did was he gave us 2 other records.
Oh, okay.
He fed us 2 other records, but I know that those wasn't the best songs. They was hot. Mm-hmm. When I heard, I'm like, damn, he got better.
So he probably
He pretty much did a Nas.
them the
type
back end songs, but the middle joints is probably.
Yo, he
gonna
gave us
hit.
like it was like a Nas type of I was
Okay.
like the type of
All right, we gonna see because I want to listen to it. I want to listen to the whole thing. I want to hear the whole thing.
break them down, man.
Yeah.
break them records down.
Because
Yo.
I saw he got some good production behind it, and he got a lot of good producers.
He only got 4 features on the album.
Yeah, he only has 4. He only has a few features on there.
Yeah, he only got like 4 features on there
Because he
and,
wanted to really go dive in. He wanted to dive in. It surprised me, no Nas.
And he gave. Hold up, I don't want to cut you off.
Uh-huh.
But the second song I heard
Uh-huh.
that he dropped, he murdered it. Yo, he did 3 verses,
Okay. And what you don't see a lot.
which was yo. I
We
was
do not
impressed
see that
with
a
all
lot.
3.
Yeah, we do not see that a lot. We do
I was
not see.
impressed with all 3.
Yeah, because somebody said that a couple weeks ago. I saw on Facebook. You don't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
3 verses of
Yeah, you don't-
tracks no more. You said
You
that,
don't-
right?
Yeah, you only see people do 1
Yeah.
verse.
And then
I start doing 1 verse now.
yeah, a lot of people
I
see
saw-
do 2 verses and they
You
talking.
get lazy, man. Like yo, I'm like all these young boys doing. I say yo, I'm doing 1 verse. I'm gonna drop everything right here.
Because they got that quick music, man. They be like blah 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 blah, and it's over.
Yo, it's microwave music.
Yeah. Is
Yo,
that
I
ever
got-
going to change though? Will that ever change? You think
I think we back to it, man.
to getting away from the microwave music?
I think we back to staying with the microwave music.
Okay, it's the internet though. That's because the internet, man. Internet
Yeah.
makes things, changes a whole lot of stuff, man. Period. You know, that changes everything. Shit. Because you think about back in the day, what we had, fuck was that thing they had? That I can't think of that. We get the free music and all that stuff. So you know, think about what
Kaza?
yeah, or what was the other thing called? Where the kid got in trouble. So you think about that shit then, and think about what things are right now. You know, I just got my freaking Prime thing in the mail today, my little Fire Stick, and they had it all on there ready to go. Shit, you know what I'm saying, with music and shit. So things done changed, man. Things done changed as far as everything goes, man.
So
everything.
next week we're gonna, you know, we're gonna have that talk next week. Maybe might have some special guests here.
Yeah, we definitely will get to some special guests because it's about to get cold out here soon, man. Summertime is almost over, so we're gonna be bunkering down and big fight tonight too.
Oh yeah,
big fight tonight. Big fight tonight. I got Pacquiao tonight, man. Pacquiao against Ugas tonight. I think he out here trying to prove a point. You know, like I said to you earlier, just prove a point, but stay away from Bud Crawford. That's all I ask. Stay away from Bud, man. Don't do that. Don't do that because if you think Floyd hurt you, Bud's coming from the left side hurting you. So stay away from that man right there, man. So we gonna see, man. I want to see him win tonight.
That man's speed is still there.
Oh, absolutely, because I think that's one of the reasons why Spence backed out. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. So I don't want to get.
I mean, some people don't agree with.
Yeah, I don't want to get nobody upset over that. I don't want to get nobody upset. Shout out to B-Hop, because if you don't listen to me or him, listen to B-Hop. Okay, B-Hop broke it down, and you know who I'm talking to out there. I'm not gonna say no government names, but you know who I'm talking to out there. Listen to B-Hop, man. B-Hop broke it down perfect for everybody out there, man. So. We're gonna give you all the results of that next week.
Yeah. Next
definitely
week
try to have some special guests in
talk.
here next week, man. Get into some different topics and stuff like that, and the football stuff too. Got some football stuff coming up too.
Might have special guests definitely.
Yeah, and we're gonna put some roster music on too for him growing the locks out.
Yeah. It's time to grow it out, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man.
Time to grow it out, bro.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about something else real quick before we close out. Yo, I'm on week 5 of my workout training.
All right,
you know what I mean? I've been doing my thing.
Okay.
I got a little inspiration, you know what I mean, from my boy Rome.
Nah, not me, man.
Boy doing this thing. So I'm
just
like,
trying to live. That's what I do.
Yo, man, I'm at 5 weeks.
There you
know
go.
what I mean, I'm about 25 pounds down.
All right.
Cutting this thing up, man.
Yeah, there you go, man. 1 week at a time, man.
Yeah.
One week at a time, man.
Doing my thing, man.
That's what you got to do,
So
man.
I'm gonna lose about another 20 pounds.
All right.
And you know what I mean? I'm gonna stay there.
That's what you got to do, man. Shout out to Big Alpha and Big Moon out there, man, because they always be on me, man. We always Alpha Fit, man. So 1 week at a time, man. That's all you got to do, man.
1 week at a time.
Yeah.
Yo, I did 8 miles today, bro.
There you go, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to just grab the white flag and just say it's over.
Yeah.
But I mean, it felt good then.
Yeah, cardio is the key. At the end of the day, when you're trying to get going, that's one thing my people tell me. Cardio is the key.
Yeah,
that's
it's good for your heart, man.
Yeah.
That heart, man. People
and
understand.
stretch. Make sure you stretch first before you do anything.
Now, that's one thing I haven't done.
Yeah, stretch first, man. Especially when you're jumping back into it. You know, especially with your job. The way you do your job, that's the last thing you want to hurt, man. Because once that back go, man, it's hard to get that. Well, shout out to my man Harry, man. He just retired. He said to me all the time. He said, Rome, once the back go, it's hard on a motherfucker to get it back. So if once your back good, keep it straight, man. So stretch out, man. So we're gonna be on it and come down a little bit more, and then in the wintertime, man, we throw the hoodies on, man. It's nothing but lifting the weights, then, man.
Yeah. That's right.
Get
man.
ready and shit,
Toning up, man. We gonna be walking around here shirtless.
Yeah.
Yo, next show, in April, we gonna be doing this
whole show shirtless, man.
Yo, that's it, man.
All right, so man, everybody be good, man, and stay safe, man. And
enjoy that fight.
Yeah, and school's almost back. Hopefully full time for these kids, man.
Yo, we gotta talk that next.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that too, man.
How you feel about bringing your kids to school?
Absolutely, yeah,
like that, man.
Yeah,
so, Yo, it's almost crunch time.
It's almost time. It's almost time.
What, 2 or 3? I mean, damn, we got
I want to say because we got some
Max
people.
said 3 weeks.
Yeah, we got some down south people already. The kids already started and stuff like that too. So we're gonna be talking about that too.
Yo, it's about to get ugly, man.
It's gonna get ugly before it get cute, man. So we're gonna be talking about that coming up, man.
It's full families that I mean that's out here that's catching COVID.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like whole households.
Still right now. So
and prayers up to my sister.
Yeah, yep, absolutely,
her husband,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? They got affected with the COVID. I mean, with the COVID, and just pray that they recover. And I'm hoping it don't come over here. But yo, if it does, you know,
we gotta
I know
deal
I
with
got
it.
family that's gonna support, got friends that's gonna support.
Yeah.
But you know, whoever's
Absolutely.
going through it now, you know, we just hope, you know, you try to get that rest and get healed up. We closing out now.
All right, everybody be good.
A man. I'm only half a man. You know I'm only half
Talk to him.
a man. Baby, since you've been gone,
Let's get it.
since you
The trap taught me lessons schools could never teach. Stack my money so high, nigga, only God could reach. I know these niggas listen every time I speak. Charging niggas $250, that's just for the feature. You can't keep it real just with anybody. Same niggas that I fed, same niggas grimy. I done put niggas on and gave them grams out. Few weeks, niggas came back with they hand out. I know that hustle ain't for everybody, but my kids gotta eat, that ain't no fucking probably. A man gotta stand on his own too, and if you ain't gonna get it, what you gonna do? Mama's boy and a son of a hustler. Couple family members, they was even customers. Mama's boy and the son of a hustler. A couple family members, they was even customers. Damn.
a man. I'm only half a man. You know I'm only half a man. Baby, since you've been gone,
We saying God we trust, but he ain't even trusting us. Cops harass us every day and put us in them cuffs. Mama got her, put her house up. Them niggas you was running with, it's hard for you to get in touch. Life's a test we all trying to pass. 160 on the dash, hoping we don't fucking crash. No airbags, they giving niggas headshots. Niggas killing niggas every day, when this shit gon' stop? It's a shame how the game changed. You know your man a rat, but you still let him hang. You can get a couple years for a body, or spend life in the dirt if you fucking try me. I show niggas love, niggas tried to kill me. A1 credit in the streets, tell them niggas bill me. I show niggas love, niggas tried to kill me. A1 credit in the street, tell them niggas bill me.
a man.
Damn,
I'm only half
this shit right here,
a man.
it's touching my soul right here.
Only half a man. Baby, since you've been gone, since you
I done cried tears every single night. I bury my emotions, niggas, that's my only fight. I never break and I never fold. Caught a couple felonies, but I never told. I kept it real with the fake. Every time I made my plate, made sure the niggas ate. My big sis, I know she proud of me. I keep my head up cause I know she looking down on me. Angel on my shoulder, devil on the other. I'm very superstitious, feeling like I'm Stevie Wonder. Looking in the mirror, I got no reflection. My heart turning cold, that's my only weapon. Angel on my shoulder, devil on the other. Feeling very superstitious like I'm Stevie Wonder. Looking in the mirror, I got no reflection. My heart turning cold, that's my only weapon.
a man. I'm only half